ride like a real true king. You can't ride with a nigga like me. You wanna ride like a real true king. You can't ride with a nigga, can't hide from a nigga. There's a lot of talk going around the city about my clique, but when we see you face to face, you ain't saying shit. We ain't thinking about
The first time I ever wrote on some shit, I lived in Aurora off of like Mississippi and Havana. And there used to be, you know, that Target and shit that's like right there? Yeah. There was a strip mall right there. There was like a tiny ass mall that they were shutting down like as I lived there. I was in middle school. And they had a part in the back where they would do shit like, you know, you can go see Santa Claus, or there'd be haunted houses for Halloween. And the back was open, and me and my little homies got in there and we found a box of spray paint. And this is before I even thought about doing graffiti. I was just on some fucking stupid shit. And we took them and went and tagged dumb shit, you know, just stupid fucking shit. And the next day I got picked up by a fucking cop because we decided to paint somewhere where there were cameras and they got our faces quick. We were going to get more paint and this cop rolled up and knew my whole fucking name and like took me to the fucking, I went to Foothills. Or not Foothills, the Gills, whatever the fuck is in Aurora. And that shit was whack, but that was before I even wrote graffiti. But I guess that's how you could know that I wanted to do it or some shit. Yeah. Just writing dumb shit. Yeah. I grew up with like a lot of like anxiety and like depression and shit. Pretty much grew up around skateboarding. Skateboarding kind of saved me. I grew up skating wheel park. I think I was like 11 or 12 years old when I first stepped foot in there. I met a skater by the name of Sem. I don't know how to say his last fucking name. Ismang, yeah, however. Yeah, I think skateboarding and just being around skaters in general got me into writing. Like, you know, I write graffiti and shit. And I think just from there, I just fucking started writing. Never really did art. I drew and shit. I moved, and then in high school, I really found hip hop, and hip hop really put me on to community, like in general, and just meeting people that inspire me. But I started breakdancing in fucking high school, man. Shout out to Ray Ray, G-Dub T crew, for going to our school every fucking week and showing us shit, especially my big ass, you know what I'm saying? And that kind of just went from there, just skateboarding, hip hop, writing on shit, and just fucking smoking splips and shit. I don't know. Yeah. I think the music I've been listening to lately that inspires me to do my art is a lot of fucking jazz. I listen to a lot of jazz, low key. That helps me, like a lot of jazzy, like house. I fuck with house music. I can't give you specific artists because I literally just search up fucking playlists on YouTube and just listen to whatever. Try to listen to as many new artists as I can that I don't pay attention to their name. I just listen, you know. Jazz, a whole other flip to that. I've been listening to a lot of Future, a lot of fucking trap music for some reason. A lot of just beats, man. Just a lot of instrumentals without words on them. Fucking Space Breaks. Keem Cypher is pretty fucking tight. Your Old Droog just dropped a new fucking album that's pretty tight. He got a track on there with MF Doom. I don't know. I listen to everything, man. Yeah. I think like my art is my life. I try to put like the shit that I'm working on now is pretty much just like everything and everybody and all the places that inspire me put into a canvas. And I mean, for example, there's a piece behind you. You know, there's this fucking frame, and I was writing on some shit, and that E moved when I fucking did it, and this was behind like City O City, and it was actually like another piece of glass inside this fucking window. So I pulled that out, and I found that frame across the street from City O City with just a flyer in it, I think, hanging on like a fucking brick wall. Shit like that. There's a Nipsey Hussle piece behind you for obvious reasons. Rest in peace, Nipsey. In my new work, you know, I'm painting portraits of my great grandparents who are the reason I'm here. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of my collage, I like to collect fucking things in places that I've been, specifically traveling out of state to paint and shit. You'll find thrift store tags to fucking magazines I find to pictures that I've took. I just took a picture and painted a fucking piece of this old fool, who I see, my car was out of action like for a week. I actually just got it fixed yesterday. And I was back on the bus, and I live in my old hood now. I'm renting a house there. And there was this old Mexican fool back in the day in high school, dude, that I would see all the time. And he'd pull out like pill bottles of like swag and smoke me up and shit. Didn't even speak English. But I seen him on the bus the other day, taking the bus. And I like approached him as like, I've known you pretty much for like fucking 8 years, but we've never spoken. And he remembered me, just minus the beard, you know? And I asked him if I could take a picture of him and like paint him, you know? It's like the small interactions in life that I like to put in my art that I don't think people think about. I like to feel like everything, like, you know, like I feel like some people will be out in public and like are mad scared to talk to people, or like you go to that one bus stop with that one homeless fool that you don't want to talk to. Like, I don't fucking know. I just like to talk to people you wouldn't think. And that's how like graffiti translates into it as well, is like, I don't want to put my fucking, my name really on canvas anymore. But I think the one thing that it does is like, as a writer, we've seen places that people will never see unless you're writing graffiti. You know what I mean? I've traveled places for the pure reason of fucking just vandalizing things. No reason at all. Couch surfed, met the coolest fucking homeless people, fucking train motherfuckers who hop on and off trains and take them out of, you know, cross country and shit. The abandoned places that I've been in, the fucking dead of fucking night in the city when no one's even out. It's not the letters that I want to put on canvas, but like the experiences, like the shit I have to do to paint on something, you know? I feel like that's a life that like not a lot of people see and really think about when it comes to like a graffiti writer or whatever, you know? They just want to see that beautiful picture, but I think the moments are beautiful as fuck before I even touch the wall, you know what I mean? I just like to put a piece of everything in my life in my art. Nah, a lot of people think there is like a factor in it that's like adrenaline, you know what I'm saying? Like in its purest form, it's really fucking freedom. You know, like it's the one thing that I could do that nobody makes the rules for, even though it's like against the law and shit, you know, but other than that, I don't have to fucking listen to anybody except myself, you know, my own instincts and my gut. But I think graffiti saved me a lot, man, because like I said, I grew up with like a lot of depression and anxiety, and I used to be really quiet. I'm still quiet sometimes. But graffiti gives me like a moment of clarity, and it's almost like meditation where like while I'm writing on shit, I don't fucking have to think about anything else, any problems in my life. All that matters is just fucking just walking around and writing on shit, you know? That's pretty much it. I don't do it for the fame, none of that shit. I used to want to be that head that was like, I'm just gonna be the best fucking graffiti writer, you know? But I think that shit's mad corny, man. A lot of old cats out here like act like gods and shit, and you're just a human being, you know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't all fucking that. I look up to your art, but you as a person is a fucking scumbag. You know, I don't want to be that guy that's just like, I'm the shit because I fucking painted all this. I do it for myself. And there's one thing that someone taught me. He writes Sweck. He's from out here. S the best crew. I think we were drunk one night, and he just told me that graffiti never really leaves. You know what I'm saying? And it is that part where it's like you're anxious and you're like, you know, this fool's getting up more than me, or these names are up more than me. But in reality, like, I can go out anytime I want and kill it one night and be there. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Well, the system was never perfect.
So what made you say this?
Because when I said that, I was talking about the environment.
Sit back with a six pack. Tight split for the knick-knack. White girl finna ask me where that shit at. Hold up, let me call my boy. These niggas don't know me. Finna run up and talk shit cause they know I keep it low key. Keep it 45 and there's no need for the police. Sipping holy water slowly, chopping blades like I'm Pimp C. Rest in peace, nigga. My trigger finger itching, nigga. No stacks, low class, got a kick in the ass. Mama said you better get it fast. Trade souls for a quick rack. No rules, so I been bad. No rules, so I been bad. Hold up, let me talk my shit. This life ain't art, nigga. Fuck hate smack. I don't give a fuck about what you say in your high heels. Fucking white bitch with a meal. I hope you get your wig peeled. I ain't even mad at you, but I'm mad at you. You don't know any better, so I clap at you. Bare arms with my niggas, then we clap at you. That's what you wanted, huh? You a bad actor. You got a weapon in your hand, so you better fall back. I'm feeling threatened by the way you hold that gun in your hand. 3 niggas in the room, no love for the white man. You better know your fucking facts. It ain't art when it comes to the life of a black cat. Nigga, that's that.